Hi, my name's Steph and welcome to Your Body Cosmology Movement Sequence for this full moon in Sagittarius on the 11th of June. Now, what have you been working on slowly, steadily building? What seeds did you plant at the Gemini new moon? Because now at this Sagittarius full moon, as this full moon illuminates the sky and it illuminates our visions, what we want to level up, what we want to take ourselves into. So we want to bring that out of our heads and we actually want to bring this into the body. So what we're going to work with today is actually the solar plexus and movements around and opening and freeing up our center of our body. Because Jupiter, the ruling planet of Sagittarius, rules over this energy center here. This energy center is where we expand outwards. It's our will, it's our confidence, it's our power. So let's activate that so you can take yourselves into your next level. You can really hold your vision in front of you now. And I'm going to help you with this. As we move our bodies, I want you to keep that vision. What do you want? What do you see for your future self? I want you to hold that now. And we're going to bring our hands to our solar plexus, which is just above our belly button here. Just bringing one hand to this energy center and you're just going to slowly begin to just circle your hand around, just giving that solar plexus a massage. And just releasing any tension and tightness here. If you feel like you have been gripping in your tummy, now it's time just to allow that to go. Allow your touch on your solar plexus just to allow that to soften. And as you breathe, as you start to bring your awareness to this energy center, bring your awareness to your breath as we drop in now into your body a bit more. Just now bring your hands onto your thighs and just feel where you've been touching and massaging that solar plexus energy center, our Jupiter point. Yes, where we expand, where we hold our will and our confidence. It's where our power lies to step through the next door, to take that next opportunity with momentum, with courage. And you're going to start to now just sway your spine from side to side, still thinking about this point, our energy center, our solar plexus, leading from that point from side to side. Good, and just allowing then that movement to really come into that rib cage. Gorgeous, moving side to side. And then come into the center and you're going to go forwards and backwards. Just a little gentle arch and curl, a gentle wave like movement through the spine. Articulating bone by bone. Opening up, leading from that solar plexus and then curling and softening as we open. And we get that undulation through the spine. Beautiful. Up and down. And you may start to then feel that core beginning to connect, your pelvic floor beginning to activate. As that energy and rhythm starts to come up through the spine, as you begin to keep holding that vision in your mind's eye, as it comes into the body and we bring it into the solar plexus. We're just going to do one more, just warming up that spine. Good, and coming back to the center point here. Beautiful. Now we're going to inhale and you're going to open the arms up and just bring your hands. So your hands are facing up towards the ceiling as you open up through that front line of the body and then release the arms down. And again, inhale, lifting up and lengthening, opening up through your throat, opening up all the way from your core up to the crown and center. You're just going to take that one more time. Inhale, opening up through that solar plexus, inviting in to illuminate your next move, your next level, your next vision, and releasing anything that does not serve you. Let's go one more time. I changed my mind. We're going to go one more time as we expand, and as that moon now really begins to illuminate our path and our next vision and next move, coming all the way back to the center. Good. And we're going to come down now onto our backs, rolling around. We're going to keep that spine moving. We're going to come down, when you're ready, onto your backs. And we're just going to take a little bridging position. So you're going to have your hips, your knees and your ankles, and your feet in a line, arms to the side of the body. We take a moment again to activate through the core. Soften through that solar plexus so there's no gripping. Let's think about lengthening, expanding and opening through the front line of the body. So when you're ready, we're going to tilt the pelvis into that lower back, scoops and presses towards the floor, and then you're going to continue to peel the spine up vertebrae by vertebrae. So we come up to the shoulder blades. So you're going to take a breath in here. So we inhale, expand, opening up through the solar plexus, and then exhaling through your mouth as you roll down vertebrae by vertebrae, starting from that upper back, middle back, and that lower back connects down. Gorgeous, back to neutral spine. And again, that scooping in as we activate, as you press down into the feet, as you lengthen up to the crown of your head. Take a breath in here. Glutes are supporting this movement, and then exhale. It's like your spine is melting down into the floor. Gorgeous. Let's carry on. Opening up through that center point and exhaling down. Good. And each time, we're going to go one more bit. Each time, can you feel your spine lengthening and lengthening, your spine decompressing and unwinding as you lengthen and lift, as you reach those thigh bones away from you, as you open up through the front of the hips, and then that softening and that melting down into the floor as you open up through that back line of the body to come all the way down and back to that neutral spine. And as you come back down to your mat, already that spine will feel longer, more decompressed. Now as you open through the solar plexus, now bring both knees into the chest for a moment. Just give those knees a hug. And lengthen both legs out along the floor and reach those arms up and over the head. And just take that gorgeous stretch all the way through the body. And then bring the knees in, take hold of the back of the thighs if you can. You're going to roll yourself up to sitting. If not, you just take yourself and roll yourself to your side and bring yourself all the way up to sitting. You're just going to sit cross-legged here for a moment, nice and tall, up onto those sit bones. And then lengthening through the spine, up, lengthen, bring those fingertips behind you and just open up through your chest. And really connecting your sit bones down into the floor. Just watch you're not popping the chest forward too much, and you're not even squeezing the shoulder blades together. Just encourage the shoulder blades to draw down the back. Just encourage your chest to elevate. And your gaze, you're just still looking along the horizon. Not up, not down, just along the horizon. Holding that vision in your mind's eye. What do you want to release at this full moon? So that you can make way and make room for the new. Your new vision. And then just releasing, coming forwards. And just releasing there. Lovely. We're going to come round and you're going to find that 4-point kneeling position now. Shoulders above your wrists, knees underneath your hips. And again, you've got that lovely neutral spine. So there's strength and support in the core. There's strength and support in the solar plexus, but you're not gripping. There's a difference. You can find the strength, but you want to find that length as well. It's equal parts. And then let's go straight now into some cat cows, starting from that tailbone as you scoop and you draw up through the solar plexus, opening up through that back of the body. And then extending out and gorgeous stretch all the way through that front line. So we're opening up through that solar plexus. And again, that cat curl up, scoop. And exhale and extending, reaching. And again, and curling, scoop. And extending, reaching, and again. Now we're going to go into moving cats, down and lift and scoop and lift. So we get that push and pull through the arms, that push and pull through the arms, and scoop and lift. 2 more, and down and lift. Gorgeous. Last one, in and lift, coming all the way back up from here. We're going to take a little exercise called threading the needle. Slightly bring your weight back to your knees, but a fraction. Taking your left arm, and you're going to thread your left arm through that right arm, right leg. Exhale, twisting. Inhale here. So good. And come up to the center. Other side. Exhale, twisting. And inhale, and again, and exhale, spiral, and inhale, lift, and again, twist, and lift. Let's go one more time each side. So we really want to make sure that this spiral and this twisting is just sort of stays in that mid-back area, and lift. So it's really gorgeous, spiraling and twisting through the mid-back rib cage area. Now come to your center. Keep your bottom lifted, but I want you to make sure your weight stays back on your knees. This is very important that you don't take all of your weight onto your shoulders. You're going to start to reach back through your sit bones. Reach your fingertips forward, keep your weight back. So you're not leaning onto your shoulders. That's not good. You want to stay back. Your weight is back into your knees, and you're gently encouraging your chest towards the floor, and then you can let your head rest down here. And breathe into that. Beautiful. If you're not comfortable, just sit back into that full child's pose, and that's absolutely fine as well. So you listen to your body. And then when you're ready, take your bottom back to your heels. Roll yourself all the way up through the spine. Coming all the way up. And again, just looking along the horizon here. Chest is elevated, collarbones wide. Soft through the solar plexus, but equally connected and strong through the core. So when you're ready, we're going to come into a downward dog, but we're going to keep it bent knees. So you're going to spread your hands to the floor. Spread your fingertips. Tuck in those toes under. You're going to rock your weight forwards. Now the key here is to think about spiraling your upper arms outwards as you bend both knees and really connecting into the floor. Really take that weight, bend those knees. Yes, if you want to move here, you can. If you want to sway slightly from side to side through the hips, can you feel that? Just use that bending of the knees, or if you are more comfortable to hold, then you just hold it. You do now what feels good for you. You may even want to do gentle walkies through the feet, but just careful and obviously listen to the calves, listen to the legs, and then just come to the center, bend the knees, and then slowly come down and just rest for a moment. Sit back onto the heels and roll yourself up. We're going to go again. This time we're going to take a little mini spiral and wave through the spine. So again, just keeping that movement through the spine and opening up through the solar plexus and just inviting in that vision that you're holding. So from here, come bending those knees again, really connecting in. Can you see that spiraling through my upper arms? It's not about straight legs, this is about spinal extension. And then from here, you're going to take, if you can, a little wave through the spine. So you're going to curl and then extend. Curl and extend. So you're using the legs as well. In and back. Scoop and back. Curl and back. Scoop. Yes. Try not to overthink this movement. Beautiful. Move in the spine, move in that body. How strengthening and activating is this to get that spine moving, that solar plexus to free up. Last one. Bring the knees down slowly. So back onto your heels. And ever so slowly roll yourself up through the spine. Taking your time. Moving through the body. Do what needs to be done here. Some shoulder rolls. Some wrist rolls. How good does that feel? Through the spine, through the ribs, through the solar plexus. So now just circling the ribs, around, and just notice that freedom that we've created through the body, and then the other way. That activation, can you feel that activation, not just in the solar plexus, but in your root, in the sacrum, in the solar plexus, in your heart, in your lungs, throat, brow and crown of the head, and then just come to the center now. And just take a moment, close your eyes, you can be still, but be comfortable. Gorgeous. And as this full moon in Sagittarius illuminates the sky and gets fuller and peaks on the 11th, in the sign of the explorer and traveler. We haven't gone anywhere today, but we have traveled in our bodies. We have taken our body on a journey, and that is Sagittarius as well. It doesn't have to be a physical moving from A to B. It can be just moving our bodies. It can be traveling in our minds through meditation, hypnosis, traveling on our mat. So just bringing your hands together, and we're just going to say thank you to our bodies, thank you to our minds, and thank you to this full moon in Sagittarius for opening these opportunities that we are going to step through, seeing the synchronicities in life and saying yes to new opportunities to support our vision for our next level. And thank you so much for being here. This is Your Body Cosmology at the Me You Are Studio. And my name's Steph, and I'm co-founder of the Me You Are Studio.